ecological issues. They affect us all. And so, tonight on Second Nature, we'll be recycling some old nature footage.
Ricky kind of freaked out and threw a turkey, which might have gone through a windshield of one of the cop cars, they're saying, but it's like anyone would have done that.
Holy fuck! That was a perfectly good turkey. Come here, fella. Come here, buddy. It's still good.
Ricky kind of freaked out and threw a turkey, which might have gone through a windshield of one of the cop cars, they're saying, but it's like...
Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube!
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again! You will be banned!
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Folks, let's move over and get a little more comfortable. Here we are, folks, Thursday. Happy American Thanksgiving on a Thursday. Well, I hope you left a little room for dessert, folks. Come on in. We have lots to hand around, lots on the table. Help yourself, of course, folks. Thank you for joining me on this very special day. Yeah, American Thanksgiving. Here we are. Of course, we celebrated ours last month. And, you know, it seems fitting since we had Thanksgiving first by about 46 years. And you guys appropriated it, just like apple pie from the Dutch and a number of other things. And just, you know, I'm just going to say, to put the cherry on the racially insensitive Sunday, you followed it up by Black Friday. I mean, come on. Come on, America, you can do better. I joke, I tease, folks. I'm just joking. I am jealous. I wish I had a turkey dinner this weekend, but I've already had my fill. And, of course, we got Christmas coming up very, very soon, which means the end of the year, folks. We got to start thinking. We got to take a long, hard look here at our candidates. And who is in the running for the Lulz Cow of the Year award? I got to admittedly, the last few weeks, I think we're in a Lulz lull. Like, it happens every once in a while. We get so spoiled. I mean, things have been going on, but just nothing big. Now, outside our periphery, if you'd like to use that word, I'm hearing rumors that Chris Chan is claiming that he got some girl pregnant, his Finnish girlfriend. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Cyrax, I just kind of tuned out because it's always the same thing with Cyrax. And stuff's been going on. I mean, we got the fight with Foodie Beauty and stuff, but I don't know. I just been feeling it. I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. I almost thought about once again, just like the last couple streams, thought about taking the night off. I'm just like, well, I'm not really missing much. Maybe I'll just watch a movie, kick back. But no. The lulls never quit, folks. They never die. They never sleep. And we got to stay on top of it. So that's what we're here to do. Holiday or no holiday. We got to get our priorities straight here, folks. So we are going to kick it off in spectacular fashion. We've got some clips. We've got some Von Helton stuff I haven't even watched yet. Someone out there was saying that Von Helton, he had turkey. I don't know where they're seeing this because I'm only seeing stuff from the last couple days. I haven't seen anything today. But there's a theory out there that one of the neighbors brought him some Thanksgiving something. I don't know. I have no idea where you guys are seeing this shit. But let's get our drinks. Get your frosty mugs out. We're gonna pour you some Lulz milk straight from the teat tonight, folks. I thought I'd actually spare you. I'd spare you guys a little something because I was gonna put, since it was Thanksgiving, I was gonna put a targeted citizen, very short video up of him like doing deer meat and stuff, but it was so actually gross. It was I don't know. But anyways, here we go. Cheers, folks. All right, there we are, folks. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's all be ready together. let's get this up. And we're just going to go from here, folks. We're going to start it off. Vaughn needs to do some more karaoke. I'm running out of karaoke tunes. We played this before, but I know it's a favorite. Folks, I want to set the tone. Oh, yeah.
Can you remember my name as I flow through your life? 1,000 oceans I have flown, oh, and cold spirits of ice. All my life I am the echo of your past. I am returning, the echo of a point in time. A distant face it shines. 1,000 warriors I have known, oh, and laugh as the spirits appear. Oh, your life, shadows of another day. And if you hear me talking on the wind, you've got to understand we must remain perfect strangers. I know I must remain inside this well of silent sorrow. And I fucked that up, that's okay. Hey, we're just having fun. I'll fix it later. A strand of silver hanging through the sky, touching more than you see. Voice of ages in your mind. Oh, it's age at the dead of your life. Precious life, your tears are lost in falling rain. And if you hear me talking on the wind, you must understand we must remain perfect strangers. I wonder if I should just leave it in. Robert Plant says just leave it in, so maybe I should. Just leave it in. You ever heard that? Yeah, Robert Plant says that. Says, oh, just leave it in. There's some trivia for you. Those of you that like trivia. Trivia! Y'all don't know what trivia even is anymore, do you? Do you even know what trivia is? Can you tell me what laughter is? Do you hear laughter? What song is that from, guys? Little trivia for you while you're listening to karaoke. I hope you got this tape. I don't want to do this shit. One time's enough, right, guys? Yes. One time is enough. But hey, we're having fun, right? That's the plan.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Yo, it's me. Still don't have a phone holder to hold my phone. Been a struggle. I'm under a lot of psychological attack. My whole house is. Ever since this false arrest, it's just been a nightmare. It's ripping everything apart in my family. What wasn't great to start with is really not good at all now. Dang, this thing's fuzzy looking. So, as I've said before, all I gotta do is just shut my mouth at home. And then I'd wake up 20 years down the road, if the world lasts that long, and it's not going to, and that would have been 20 years of my life spent not being loved, not being cared for. The question was posed by Rod. What's the purpose of this program? Many, many purposes. What people in America don't understand right now is, and they've been telling you for 30 years, that the same programs the CIA, the NSA, and the DOD have been using in other countries to topple regimes, those same weapons and techniques are being used on the American public. They're being used on us. If you listen to Robert F. Kennedy, he'll tell you about, I think it was Sirhan that assassinated his uncle. They're like, well, I don't think he did it. And then he says he didn't do it because he was a victim of the MK Ultra program. He has no memory of shooting Robert F. Kennedy's, was it dad or uncle? He didn't shoot John F. Kennedy, he shot Bobby Kennedy. He has no memory of that whole event at all. MK Ultra, you know that, I mean, they didn't shut it down in 1980. When all the disclosures came out, they didn't shut it down. They moved it from the public sector where we can get information to the private sector, and it continued. It not only continued, but it ramped up, because then there were no more guardrails. I mean, they were already breaking the law, experimenting on people that didn't give approval to be experimented on. So there are no more guardrails. Now they take it out to the public on a mass scale. We're under mass psychosis in America right now. They're trying to kill us all.
Folks, I do apologize. It appears that they were targeting his internet stream because he's trying to get the truth out there. I do admire the leaves that have collected behind his rear window of his cab of his truck and the trailer cover. Box cover, I don't know, whatever. The folks, we're not going to listen to too much of this rambling. We'll skip through it, but I think the substance is what's important. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, in about 45 minutes or so, we will probably experience a internet. I'm telling you, it's ever since YouTube did some updates a few months ago. It's like clockwork. Around 11 p.m. Well, after streaming for about an hour, it'll dip down for a couple minutes. The internet will be horrible. then it bounces back, then it does it one more time, and then it's fine. I don't, and everything else runs fine on my internet, so I have no idea what the hell is. But just, you know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Wow, I'm not paying that for gas.
It's them, the perps.
Heck no, not when I can get it for $2.71. That's craziness. There are many different reasons. You could have a political assassination, have a what they call a lone wolf. Well, imagine 330 million lone wolves in America, where a perfectly innocent person like me wakes up one day with voices in their head. I mean, you can look at Aaron Alexis, the Navy Yard shooter, perfectly sane, had top security clearance at every naval base in America, and then all of a sudden he starts making reports that the weapons they're using on that base at the Navy Yard, that they're using on him. He carved ELF, extra low frequency weapon, on his firearm. He was telling the world, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. They're trying to kill me. He was telling the world it's happening and no one would listen. So all he knew to do was to show up and try to take out the people that were using these weapons on him.
Why do I starting it? Like, I mean, there's obviously a theme here. He's talking about all these like brainwashed, programmed assassins and shooters. I mean, folks, I don't want to alarm anybody, especially in today's climate. You know, it's no joke. But I mean, are we watching? If we piece together his recent videos, is this the manifesto of a future mall stalker? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, I'm just saying.
This is happening to millions of people around the world. Let's just take America. In America, my targeting and the majority of targeted individuals that I spoke to, their targeting began between 2010 and 2012. Who was the president then? Barack Hussein Obama. Now, if you know anything about him, you should know that he's not an American citizen. He's not. His real name was Barry Sortano. The birth certificate that Donald Trump investigated, and it was found to be fraudulent. The woman that faked the birth certificate died in a mysterious...
Of course, this is all rubbish, whatever. But, you know, whenever they're going to say his middle name, that's going to be followed with this stuff. But again, folks, if you'd like to just indulge me, what I like to pretend in scenes like this is that he's actually driving backwards down the freeway. If you watch his window behind him, I like to believe that he's just some crazy guy driving backwards down the interstate right now.
Plane crash, kind of like everybody that deals with Hillary Clinton. I came out when Facebook started. I was under the illusion that in America we have free speech. Well, boy, I was wrong, because the first thing I do is I start reading more and more. And when 9/11 happened, I knew it was a scam. I knew it was a con. I knew that men in caves did not sneak off to America to fly jets into buildings. For one thing, a jet don't take down a building. And especially a building falls, building 7 falls, yet it was never touched. So they used that state of terror as a reason to have millions of warrants on innocent Americans like me with the FISA. And FISA under Ray, under Ray, who's FBI Director Ray, for Donald Trump and for Joe Biden, 280,000 fraudulent FISA warrants. 280,000 fraudulent warrants where they couldn't meet the determination of reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime. Witness left because he's dead. Adam Lindsay's just dead. In 1 year, it looks like the gun problem in America is exorbitant of dollars to the victims of this church shooting. What? Why did he pay off the victims? Since when does the government pay victims of a mass casualty event? State. That's how they surveil every single person, just like with shadow banning. It was done to me first to silence me. All these techniques were perfected on people like me. let's go to the character assassination. They took me down the exact same way that they did Alex Jones and Donald Trump. They just did it on a smaller level. They had to perfect every system, have all the right people in all the right places. And here's one. Why did Barack Obama lower the standards for aviation hiring? So the people that run the towers, the people that run the towers at airports, the people that work at the airports, he lowered all the standards. Why? Because then he can appoint or send people to these airports to control what's going on. So all it takes is one person at an airport saying, oh no, that drone's not following you. Oh no, that airplane's not following you. That's not happening in real life.
Well, why would he have to lower the standards? He can just put whoever he wants there, right? So I don't.
They control everything.
All right.
Planes and drones that are following me are not my imagination.
Listen to this guy, man.
I didn't dream it up. I just don't film every single plane that's over my head all the time. No. I intentionally stopped filming 99% of the planes and drones. I just stopped because what's the point? If you don't get it by now, then the cognitive dissonance, because guess what? When you talk like me, the CIA made the term up to make you say, nope, ain't listening. He's a conspiracy theorist. Why do you think they vilified Alex Jones so much? Because he helped expose this program. Jesse Ventura, look at Jesse Ventura today compared to Jesse Ventura 30 years ago. Do you think he would have backed Kamala Harris 30 years ago? No. He exposed too much, and they had to silence him. So now, Jesse Ventura, what happened? They hit him with Parkinson's. You mean they can manufacture Parkinson's? Yes. They can mimic any disease on the planet. They can mimic it. They can make you have Parkinson's. With the weapons they have, they can hit any part of the brain. They can implant thoughts. They can remove thoughts. They can change thoughts. They can make an arm not work, an arm work. They can create paralysis. Once you know how to control the mind and every part of the mind, you can control. We are nothing but cyborgs. We are the first robots, because what happens? The batteries in us, the light that God puts in us, and when you see the egg and the sperm, when they meet, there's an explosion of light. That is what? That is energy being put into that egg. We are nothing but cyborgs. Electrical pulses control our entire body. When they control the mind, which controls the pulses, then they can control the body. We're walking robots, and they know how to control us. It's really not hard to think about it. Look at that barge going up, hauling all that debris. They're still trying to clean up the rivers in North Carolina. It's still destroyed. Everything's destroyed. But yes, so they vilify people like me, and then they have a million other channels attack. Oh, you're just crazy. When the crazy doesn't work, then they do what? Then they shadow ban me where nobody hears me. My channel has went from 685 to 687. Back down to 684, back to 686. Non-stop. They will not let me grow. They're not going to let me. Every time I tried, my channel got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then they'd sit the attack dogs on me. They would go and manipulate those people to attack me. And a lot of them are just, they don't have the moral conscience it takes to be a cockroach. Perfectly normal with the regular stresses of life, and they wake up and everyone's against them. Their cars are breaking down right and left. It's like bad luck. It's like they broke 1,000,000 mirrors all at one time. And when my friend sent me the IFAC on me, it has me associated with terrorist groups in the Middle East. Do you guys think I'm associated with a Muslim terrorist? No. Ted Kennedy was on a terrorist watch list. Every time he tried to get on a plane and fly, it was a big to-do. Tulsi Gabbard right now is on a watch list called Silent Skies. Why? Because she stood up against the government. Now she's a Russian agent. She's on a watch list too. So the assassination attempt on me is continuing. They will kill me, whether it be a cop in my driveway doing it or attempt to get me to kill myself, but that ain't gonna work no more. Now, I know that they can turn this weapon up on me, and I know they can make it bad. They can make it a lot worse. But I had to train myself not to hear, not to look, not to see, not to feel, because they can control all your senses. I've had to tell you, I had to desensitize myself, because if I start listening to the mumbling, then I hear them speaking. And the more you try to hear it, your brain changes and goes into gotta hear it mode. It's just like when your spouse is cheating on you. What do? You're like a freaking crackhead trying to get that last hit. You're in her drawers, you're in her phone, and you're in the pocketbook. Where did she hide it? No, it's the biggest rush in the world trying to find a cheating spouse. The same with this program. The more you listen for it, the more paranoid you become, and then everyone becomes your enemy. That's why I try to tell people, stop listening, stop looking, stop trying to find it, stop investigating online, because the more you talk about it, the more susceptible you are to the weapon systems they're using on you. I'm not a terrorist, but I'm on this watch list. I didn't do anything. They took away my children. They took away my home. They took away they robbed me of everything. And the last thing they can try to take is my freedom. See, again, they disarmed me when I was young, because I've been in this program my entire life. One grandpa was a Purple Heart veteran, and my other grandpa went AWOL because he didn't want to kill people. He didn't want to fight a war. So they tortured him for months in a military prison. So was it payback for what they did to my grandpa? Or my grandpa did for not wanting to fight? Or do they have the perfect mix of two DNA? The one guy that doesn't want to fight and the other guy that wants to fight. Because I'm the combination of my mother and my father. And the majority of this program is DNA based. Once they have your DNA, that's why the COVID thing was so well thought out. That's why the plasma banks are so well thought out. But different. It is the exact same thing as me tuning the radio. No different than me tuning a radio. That's reasons why, and that's not even all of them. That's just some of the reasons why I'm a targeted individual. God bless.
We'll be right back after these messages.
America! I don't give a fuck. Yeah. You too.
I got a brand new phone and just working on getting it set up. I had to reset my iTunes password. So my YouTube phone no longer wants to work. Some asshole hacked my YouTube phone and now it no longer wants to work. It's beyond frustrating. I'm not gonna change my number for shit. Nothing you can do about it. Low key, sometimes I hate my life. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Well, my phone's busted because some asshole hacked it. And I can't do anything about it. It is so beyond fucking mentally frustrating, YouTube. Until I get money on my PayPal account for a new phone, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to do cooking videos or any of it. I could tell you how it all happened too. The one time I was hanging out, I got my new phone at one point, and I was pretty stoked about the whole thing. I mean, I have a spare phone, but the battery doesn't want to stay charged. So I'd have to like take the phone down to get that phone fixed. Excuse me. Like people are blowing up my phone right now like, oh my god, Cobra. If my phone is broke, so I'm pretty much fucked on the cell phone again. And I didn't choose this life. Some asshole hacked my phone. And when you can't access your phone for anything because some asshole can't get over the fact you're more popular than they are, because my YouTube trolls can't just be like, you know what, I can't stand Cobra, so I'm not going to watch his videos. It's that simple of a choice. It's like, nope, I'm going to make his life miserable because my life is miserable kind of thing. I'm so fucking over it, dude. So I can't do anything or call anyone or contact anyone until I get my phone replaced. And this is low-key very frustrating. I do live a very sad life. My life is very sad. But you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse, YouTube. It could be worse, Facebook and YouTube. Nothing you can do about it. How much money do I got in my account? And how much money does the phone cost? I didn't get all of my YouTube money because I had to get my account out of the fucking negative. Oh, la-di-da, I got $18. Oh yeah, I'm fucking rich. Oh, jeez. I'm not gonna beg my family for another spare iPhone because this was the spare, dude. 100%, this was the spare. Like, and that's the thing of it. The whole thing started, YouTube, when I had a alleged fan text me, hey Cobra, I love your videos. I go to respond with thanks for your support, and as soon as I opened the text message, my phone started acting weird. I'm like, you gotta pretend to be a fan for me to answer it. You people are pathetic. So I guess my phone is pretty much out of commission once again. Like I can't even turn it off. Admittedly, I didn't help the situation by smacking it, but you know what? It's fucking frustrating when people just won't leave you the fuck alone. And it's like, haha, we fucked with Cobra's phone so hard he broke it eventually. And I'm like, initially I didn't break it. When the phone got hacked so hard that I can't even do shit with it, low key, it's not my fault. And there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to be able to go live if I don't have a new cell phone, so it is what it is. And there's nothing you can do about it. The fact that my YouTube trolls are so desperate to hate me that they're going to hack my phone and make it so I can't do anything, you know, it's fucking sad. I'm not going to change my number to satisfy these fucking losers. There's nothing I can do about it. Just wait it out until I get another phone. It's what I've done every time my phone breaks. Excuse me. I'm not going to beg my family or my fans for a new YouTube phone. I'll find a way to figure it out. And I can't go live. And that's the bitch of it, is I can't go live to get a new phone. And my phone's blowing up right now and I can't even access it. Admittedly, when people hack your phone and you lose your temper because you can't access your phone and you end up breaking it, it's frustrating. I'm still able to post videos through my computer, so it's not the complete end of the world. And it's like, wouldn't it be easier just to say, you know what? I hate Cobra's videos, so I'm not gonna watch. But a part of them is like secretly obsessed with my videos, and they're like obsessed with me more than my ex is. And low key, it's unhealthy. It's gonna cost me $200 to replace my phone. Is it frustrating? It's beyond frustrating. I'm grieving over the loss of my lizard Puff. It's been 1 year since I lost my lizard. And then on top of my 1 year anniversary, I gotta lose my phone because people can't just leave me the fuck alone. And honestly, I'm sick of it because I don't go out of my fucking way to harass my YouTube trolls. I've got better things to do with my life. I could have had $1,000, but my account was in the negative from ordering so much DoorDash. You know how frustrating it is to have your phone hacked and then you can't do anything with it. You try to text, it freezes up. You try to access your apps, it freezes up. But I still have my computer, I still have FaceTime. I'm not going to be able to go anywhere or do anything until I get my phone. You know, when I was a kid, my father told me to shake it off. Shake it off. Just shake it off. And that's been my mentality for the longest time. You stub your toe, oh, that sucks. Shake it off. You know what I'm saying? My trolls are so jealous of me. And their jealousy is low-key frustrating because it's like, you know what? You want the life Cobra has? It starts by leaving him alone. Because bullying him doesn't make your life any better. It just makes your life miserable. I'm not going to change my number because as soon as I change it, they're going to try to figure out what my new number is. And as soon as they figure out my new number, the whole process is going to start all over again. So what's the point of changing my number? I want to keep my number the same. I had my whole day planned out. I was going to go hang out with some friends of mine. I was going to take out the money from my accounts and then go hang out with some friends and do the do, but it's like, that's not going to happen. It's been the 1 year anniversary since Puff took off and ran away from home and I couldn't find him. And then I lost my apartment on top of everything else. Like, my phone's blowing up right now and I can't even turn it on or access it. Like, my phone is low-key fucked at this point.
Back after these messages.
No, folks, we got a tobacco situation, the finest quality in all of Eastern Pennsylvania. Sprinkle that tobacco, click it up, and then you've got yourself a Red Rollies.
It's a Red Rollie right there. It's a perfect cigarette.
Let's check out some individual reviews. Don't forget to drink plenty of water.
Get behind me, Satan.
Red Rollies.
No! Hey guys, what's up? Reverend Jason William Eageroff here. So, there's something I need to address. Because I'm not a hypocrite like a lot of people on the, the tubes, the internet. I'm not a hypocrite, So here's the way it's gonna be. I said, oh God, it's cold. It's 36 degrees here. It's dropping too. I said in the beginning of this channel that it was going to be a freedom of speech channel, like you won't get blocked. And I want to hold to that. See the breath. I want to hold to that, but here's the problem. You're so disrespectful, and the people that clang the cymbals and comment the most are troll assholes with nothing good to say. And I'm not going to be mentally tortured by your disgusting commentaries, because it's I mean, there's people like, do you realize how good this mic sounds? I like adjusted it perfectly with 3-band equalizer on OBS. It sounds fucking amazing. If you have shitty speakers, it sounds bad. If you have a shitty phone with shitty speaker, or your headphones suck, it's not going to sound good. But I have these people saying, oh, you sound like you're, under Shanny's flaps. You're disgusting fucking asshole liars. You're morons. You really are. The nice people, everybody that's nice, I apologize if I decide to do it, but I'm not going to put up with these comments that are so negative and trying to get me depressed and everything. It's really disgusting. And you're so personal about everything. You're disgusting fucking people. You ruin it for the nice folks. And so if I do this, I'm sorry to the nice folks, but I just can't do it. I'm not going to have my mental health fucked with by people that have absolutely no scruples or morals. It's not right. Why do you think I'm not doing live streams? I can't. These trolls are so repulsive and disgusting, and they will say anything and do anything. My mental health is more important than your stupid fucking dog shit. That's it. Peace and Maranatha. I want to be doing videos about the headlines and stuff and Revelation News stuff. I might be interviewing one of my favorite people pretty soon, and I'll probably put that on. No, I'm not monetized yet. No, I'm not going to do anything special with it. I'm just going to do the interview. Somebody I really enjoy talking to that I haven't talked to in years. I emailed him last night, and he got back to me almost immediately. And he's like, Shalom, my God, it's been a long time. And he said, yeah, let's set up an interview immediately. So I'm going to be interviewing him. That's a surprise coming to the channel soon. Be kind. Otherwise, get the fuck off my page.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Hot, hearty, delicious. That's what country cooking has always been about. And you can give your family good cooking anytime with
salmonella.
By the lawn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And I need a tray. Shit. Now, speaking of the trolls, may they be cursed to 20 generations for what they did to Andrea, my children, my mother, and myself. When I throw these fuckers in prison, and I will, notice I said will, not maybe, I said I will, that's going to be the big question. Everything's my fault. I love that shit. Where do you get off coming between a man and his mama? Everything's Von Helden's fault. Calling CPS out to steal my kids over and over and over again for stupid shit like not doing my fucking laundry. That's somehow okay. Everything's Von Helden's fault, guys. Oh, wait, no, we can't say that because that would make sense. To literally intrude on someone's private life and then destroy their private life. No. No, it's all that evil Von Helden's fault. Yeah, buddy. I cooked them burgers in this. And so the eggs should have a really awesome
Salmonella.
Oh yeah, it's all Von Helden's fault. Yeah, the fact that the school system in Clay County has had a lice problem dating all the way back to the early 1900s, but somehow, some way, it's all Von Helden's fault. Oh shit. No. Away. I mean, man who does not exist. Heidi, the man who does not exist. back again with the man who does not exist. And this one is so, it's just so obvious that there's no way anybody can deny it. You can't deny it. there's no way. And I'm going to prove it. We're going to go take a look right now. I'm going to take a look at Getter. All right, so here we are at Getter. See up here, we're at Getter right up here. Let's see my moving cursor, my dancing cursor is right up here. We're at Getter. All right, so we're going to scroll down here, and well, first of all, let me zoom it in here a little bit so y'all can see what the hell's going on. Okay, that should do a little bit better. Okay, we're at Getter. Okay, now look here. I'm following 2,572 people, and I've got 1,868 followers. That's people that follow me, okay? People that should be getting notified whenever I post a video or whenever I post a comment. These 1,868 people should be notified whenever I post something together and should be able to respond, right? Yeah, that's how it works. That's how a website works. You post something, they get notified, and then they respond. Okay, well, let's look at my video that I just put up. All right, no likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's my video from the other day. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's a video from November 18th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's my video from November 14th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's my video from November 12th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's my video from November 8th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Here's my video from November 7th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. And here's the You Decide election video from November 5th. No likes, no reposts, no comments. And election videos always get views. Every website. Doesn't matter what website it is. Election videos almost always get views, right? Well, mine didn't get shit, did it? All right. November 5th, get out the vote video. No likes, no reposts, no comments. My video on Blackwater. No likes, no reposts, no comments. Okay, so we're seeing a pattern here, ain't we? Here's my video about the Cleveland that the house I built. No likes, no reposts, no comments. I can do this for all of my videos. What's up with that, Getter? What's going on, Getter? Am I shadow banned? I have 1,800 viewers, and nobody's doing shit because they can't see me. That's why. It has to be. I got 1,800. Let me zoom that in. That's still a little kind of small. Let's zoom it in a little more so y'all can see. So y'all can see that stuff, man. 1,868 followers. 1,868 followers. But nobody can see me. Why? Why is that, Getter? Why can nobody see me? 1,868. Nobody can see me. Why? What's up with that, man? That's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's not cool at all, man. And I can go down video after video after video after video. My whole list. The whole list. All of my videos. No likes. No reposts. No comment. Every stinking video I've got is literally untouched. How do you explain that, Getter? Do you have me shadow banned? Now, in fairness, it may not be Getter. It may be the Google algorithms. Maybe the Google algorithms are blocking me somehow, because that's what Gab had to do. Gab had to block the Google algorithms, if I understand correctly. They had to do something. I forget the details, but Gab, had to do a lot of shit to get people to see me, and I mean a lot of shit. And so apparently Google doesn't like me very well. And but people see me on Gab now. Now, if you happen to be on Gab and you also have a Getter account, see if you can go to my channel and find me, because nobody sees my stuff, man. Nobody is seeing me on Getter. I mean, you just saw it. I can go down every one of my videos and nothing. There's nothing there. And yet I've got 1,800 followers. How does that work? How does it happen that nobody can see my shit? That's crazy. That's insane. And it needs to be fixed, obviously. Now, like I said, it may not be Getter's fault. It may be the Google algorithms. And if it is, then Getter needs to block those algorithms so that people can see me. But I mean, this is crazy. I got 1,800 followers and nobody can see my shit on Getter? Really? That's nuts. I am literally the man that does not exist, at least on Getter. So yeah, that's pretty that's pretty harsh, man. That's a pretty harsh thing, you know. You want to be seen by your followers, right? You know, at least give me a thumbs up every now and then, or something, or call me you evil capitalist pig or something. Anything. I don't care. But I wanted to bring this up because you would think in 2024 that this shit would not go on, but it does go on. It does continue. And it needs to be fixed, man. There's no sense in shadow banning somebody simply because of their political views or their religious views. That is not right. And but this is fucking nuts. There ain't no sense in this shit. I got 1,800 followers and nobody sees my shit. Nobody. Not to mention the fact that I'm following over 2,500 people. But nobody sees my shit, man. Why? Why is that? That's messed up. And you need to fix that, Getter. You need to fix that shit. I thought that, surely with the triumphant return of Trump, that would be the end of shadow banning, but apparently not. Now, like I said, Getter may be completely innocent, and it might be the Google algorithms that's doing it. Now, if that's the case, well, then Getter needs to figure out how to block that shit so people can see me. Because this is not cool, man. There's no point in me posting to a website that nobody can see me on. That's kind of ridiculous, right? It's kind of silly. Nobody can see me. So we need to fix that, Getter. Right? Yeah, we need to fix that, man. So anyway, just a quick video, 15-minute video, 10-minute video, whatever the hell. But I mean, this is nuts. And the dogs are taking off like a bat out of hell after something. Who knows? Probably another dog. That's usually what it is. Anyway, so but anyways, Getter, yes, I might want to address this issue. If you have some kind of a support email that I can contact, I'll send you a copy of this video so that I know you've got it. And so that hopefully you can address this issue and I can be seen on Getter. Because it kind of sucks not being seen, especially when you got 1,800 followers. Holy shit. I should be seen, right? And when we was kids, we were supposed to be seen and not heard. Of course, as an adult, I can be heard. But and the dogs are wanting in. So I'll go on ahead and get out of here. But please address this, Getter, if you would. And y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I should have been entitled to make this channel where I could have made money. But no, that four-eyes, ugly, disgusting little prick by the name of Shiva had to get me demonetized. So now I'm going to purposely live on the government's dime. I'm going to purposely collect food stamps. I'm going to purposely live on your tax dollars. Do you know, Dragonite, one time restreamed one of my broadcasts and made almost $1,200 in super chats? Yeah, Dragonite, stealing my content, one broadcast, over $1,200 in revenue. That could have been mine, should have been mine. and I'll type in my real name. I might go to AIDS chat and type in my real name. But when I go to Rick Berry's account, or when I go to Rick Berry's channel, I'm using a sock account. When I go to Monograph's channel, I'm using a sock account. When I go to FSC Trucking on YouTube and I leave him comments and I'm in his live chat, I use a sock account. Why do I have to use a sock account? Because too many motherfuckers clone me, asshole. That's why. And then I told Rick to ban that asshole who was using my name the other day, and you didn't ban him, did you, Rick? No, you let him to all the messages are still in that video 2 days later. You didn't ban him. Well, Emo, come in my chat room and I'll give you a rent so you can ban him. No, I told you in Discord to ban the motherfucker, and you had a clone in your room just 2 days ago. So, because of the cloning and the AI and all this fucking bullshit, chat stays off from now on. Don't like it? Fuck ya. Go find another fucking channel. Or go hang out with the fucking faggot trolls that'll probably re-streaming it anyway. Go chat over there. So like I said a minute ago, this is going to be a short stream because I'm waiting for the Menendez brothers hearing to start. I already got the court page loaded and ready to go and listen to that case. Do I think the Menendez brothers should be free? Yes. That's the only comment you're gonna get on the Menendez brothers. Do I think they need to be resentenced and then paroled? Yes. And that's all you're gonna get. So as soon as the Mendez brothers fucking trial starts, which is right fucking here, just to prove that I have it locked and ready. I'll put screen capture desktop 2. See, there it is. This live event hasn't started yet, so I'm waiting for the court proceeding to start. So as soon as I hear all rise, and I hear them coming into the courtroom.
So this is just a wellness check-in on Emo. I was going by the titles of his last couple streams. In this one, I did watch a couple minutes. I don't know if we missed it or it's coming up. But he claims that he can't even afford plates for Thanksgiving, let alone a Thanksgiving dinner. And he actually talks about how he uses parchment paper and puts it over old paper plates that have been used so he can eat. I'm not sure if he's aware that they can buy plates at the dollar store when, for the cost of paper plate. Anyways, so I was just checking, but update, the video after this is we got plates. So they picked up paper plates somehow.
Emo will be departing YouTube and ending the live stream. So, you may want... So, me and Lady Di were talking on the phone, and she's talking to me about how Shiva, the four-eyes pedophile faggot, is the one that got me demonetized from YouTube. Because they couldn't handle that I was making a lousy $100 a month on YouTube. See, and now here we go again. Another example of where that $100 could have came into play. I ran out of paper plates. So that means for the next fucking 8 days, I either gotta eat my meals on paper fucking towels, or I gotta reuse a dirty paper plate with a piece of parchment paper over the dirty plate, over one of the dirty, reusing the dirty plate from last night, and eat on parchment paper because I can't even afford to buy paper plates right now. But yet all my faggot trolls are just raking it in, making thousands and thousands of fucking dollars, And they never give emo a kickback. They never give emo a tip on it. And the one thing I'll never fucking understand, the one fucking thing I'll never fucking understand is everybody says, oh, we can't support emo. We can't watch emo's content because emo is bad and evil, but yet they'll go watch the same fucking video on Andrew Faggoty Andy's channel, right? You'll go watch the same fucking video on Faggoty Andy, but yet you don't like me. So why are you watching me over there, asshole? If you don't like me, you wouldn't like me. You wouldn't like me over there either, right? So why you watch? So I'm somebody you fucking despise and somebody you fucking hate. Why are you watching me on another channel? That makes no fucking sense to me. That will never make no fucking sense to me. If you don't want to be a part of my channel because emo's such a bad and evil fucking piece of shit, then why are you watching emo, the bad piece of shit, on somebody else's channel? That makes no sense to me. I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example of how this doesn't make sense to me. So, we got a singer out there, let's say we got a singer out there, Bob Dylan, okay? He's a real singer. I can't stand, some of his songs are good. There's maybe 3 songs that I like by Bob Dylan. There might be Everybody Must Get Stoned. I like that by Bob Dylan. Lady, come upon my big brass bed. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, right? So, and there might be a couple more songs of his that I might listen to. But 90% of his 90% of his songs are whiny and gibberish. To me, they're like, so if I don't like Bob Dylan, why am I going to go listen to Bob Dylan on Andrew Brain's fucking channel when I despise Bob Dylan? I'll give you another one. I'll give you another fucking example. Right? Let's say, another person I can't stand. Now, this one I really can't stand. And you guys think, fucking monetization money could have came in, because again, it's always that last week of the month I run out of something. It's always that last 10 days of the month I run out of something. So again, when I cook this in a little while, and I make my spam burgers, I'm going to have to put parchment paper on top of an already been used paper plate, because I can't even afford to go out and buy paper plates. And you guys think, oh, emo's a piece of shit. We can't donate to emo. We can't donate to emo. So, like I said, last night's meal was the last fucking meal that I had paper plates for. Now you're going to say, see, here's the plate right here. Here's last night's fucking dinner plate. So later when I make my spam burger, I'll just put a fucking piece of parchment paper on it, resurface the fucking plate, and use it. Because I can't afford fucking paper plates right now.
I gotta go another 9 fucking days before I get fucking paid. 8 or 9 fucking days. This is where the monetization money used to come in handy, people. But you faggot trolls don't get it. But you'll sit there and you'll give Faggoty Andy, that deadbeat, worthless scumbag of a dad, you'll give that fucking Faggoty Andy money, right? You'll give Faggoty Andy money, that worthless fucking loser. You'll give fucking Rick Crude money, who's 10 times more fucking racist than Emo Halliwell, right? You'll give that fucking asshole Faggonot money. You'll give that fucking asshole fucking whoever's restreaming me money, but you don't give a fuck about Emo Halliwell. You don't realize how you don't even realize how fucking hard things are for me right now. And they think it's a big joke. We got emo demonetized. Yeah, it was the best thing we could do since sliced fucking bread. So like I said, and I can't even afford the real spam. Never mind. And you might say, well, Emo, why don't you eat off of real plates? Because my fucking roommates let the cats and the dogs lick their fucking chinaware downstairs. And I will not eat off of a fucking plate that a dog or a fucking cat has put their fucking mouth on. Do you understand me? There are people out there that let the dog eat their fucking dinner, eat the scraps off their fucking dinner plates, and then they reuse them. I think that's one of the filthiest things you can do. And then the other most filthiest...
Well, folks, before we get to that, you can't hold it against Emo for having standards. I mean, he's a man of fine quality here.
Thing you can do at a kitchen sink is have a sponge in your fucking kitchen sink. Do you realize how much fucking germs are in a goddamn sponge?
I would like to, if we could do a test and see how much bacteria is in a kitchen sponge versus that fucking beard. That's what I want to know, folks.
So that's why I will not use any of the china in this house. This is why I do not use the regular silverware in this house. Because they let the goddamn pets lick the bowls, lick the plates, lick the silverware. And to me, that's filthy. To me, that's disgusting. Just saying. So, that's why Emo buys paper plates and plastic silverware. So you can call me lazy for not doing dishes. You can call me lazy for not using the right thing. But yeah, I gotta recycle paper plates now for the rest of the month because I ain't got money to go out and buy paper plates. And I can't put up a wish list with an Amazon wish list with paper plates because then I'll be like, aha, that's where Emo is, because fucking Amazon wish list doxes the location. That's why I had to get rid of the fucking wish list. Okay? Because when you went to my fucking wish list and you wanted to gift me something and you click, oh, yeah, let's buy Emo some, a 50-pack of Dixie fucking paper plates. Let's say that's on my fucking wish list. You click the buy now or even the real spam. I gotta buy the cheap shit. Because I just don't have fucking money. And these trolls think it's a fucking joke. Let's fuck with Emo. Let's take his monetization away. Because we were so goddamn jealous he was making $100, people. And we gotta take his Streamlabs away. He only made $10 in like 6 years of having his Streamlabs. But I'm Shiva, the four-eyes pedophile, and I gotta take Emo's fucking Streamlabs away because I'm a piece of shit that I am. And yes, if I ever get my hands on Sheba, I would like to smack him around a little bit. I like to get my hands on some of my trolls and smack them around a little bit, but I gotta be careful how I say that because... Oh, that's a threat, Emo. That's a threat. So now I gotta do this shit for 9 fucking days. Use fucking parchment paper on the plate I used last night. Because I'm out of paper plates. But that's the way it is. Everybody doesn't realize that that 1,700 split between 2 people. That comes to less than $800 between 2 fucking people a month. I dare one of my trolls to live on $800 a month. I don't think one of my motherfucking trolls can live on $800 a month. But they expect Emo to do it. Still waiting for the Menendez hearing to start. Still waiting. Fucking start playing through the live stream. No, I'm still calling you a four eyes motherfucking faggot pedophile 4 years fucking later. I'm still calling the trolls faggot trolls. I'm still calling Andrew faggoty Andy. I'm still calling the rotten cunts in the community, I'm still calling them rotten fucking cunts. And my channel is still here, motherfucker. Still fucking here. Loud and fucking proud. See, because I don't have to censor myself anymore. Faggot, you did me a favor by demonetizing me, Sheba. You made it where I can say whatever the fuck I want, and I don't have to worry about repercussions. I don't have to censor myself. And have I changed the goddamn thing? Since 2020, when you fucking faggot trolls started trolling me, have I backed down? Have I changed my views and opinions? No. I'm still the same, motherfucker. I'm still standing, faggots. I'm still here. I'm still standing, you worthless fucking faggots. I'm still fucking here. Matter of fact, fuck it. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll do this right now. It might be more difficult financially for Emo since you did all that shit. But other than that, I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't give a fuck about your view of me. There was one time I had a fucking, I cared about what the fucking trolls said and what they didn't fucking say, and I used to respond to their videos. I just don't watch this shit. Luz Donato still makes videos about me, trying to get a fucking reaction, but I don't watch his fucking videos anymore because I don't give a fuck what that useless fat fuck in Riverside, California has to say. I don't watch Rick Crude's videos because I don't give a fuck what that racist one-legged fucking bastard has to say. I don't watch the fucking faggot dome because I have no care to go in there and get triggered by these assholes. So you know what? I'm to the point now. There was a point when I used to defend the slander and I used to care about my reputation, but now I'm to the point where I just don't give a fuck. Say whatever the fuck you want to say, do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. I will continue to not give a fuck. But people think I'm joking when I say shit like this. They're all standing outside the courtroom. They haven't really done anything yet. I'm waiting for this fucking hearing because I hope the Menendez brothers fucking fuck yourself, because I gotta recycle this one. Another year plus to pay that fucking truck off. Once that fucking truck is paid off, then I can go out and audit it. But while it's fucking not fully in my name, the co-signer does not want me doing any audits, because they don't want to be doxxed on the internet when an emo gets arrested doing an audit. So I gotta wait till the truck's fully in my name, and then I'll go out and do a fucking audit. And I don't give a fuck what the trolls think. Okay? I don't give a fuck about the trolls' opinion. I don't give a fuck about the trolls' comments. Okay? I ain't gonna change. I ain't gonna back down. Not now, not ever. And I'm still standing, motherfuckers. I'm still standing. Some fun and all this other shit. You know, I'm to the point where I don't even want to do the New Year's Eve shows anymore. Because why should I be celebrating New Year's Eve and then go, Happy New Year, when the stroke of midnight comes in and it's the same shit year after year after year after year after year after year. So it's getting to the point I don't even want to celebrate the New Year's Day anymore. Because all it means is, oh, great, another year of bullshit. That's all it means to me now. Nothing to look forward to next year. Other than Mike passing away, probably. That's the only thing that's the only thing that's probably going to happen next year. But like I said, the trolls don't care. The trolls don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck that I'm hurting for money. They don't give a fuck. So, it's for, right? Keep raking it in, asshole. Keep raking it in, faggoty Andy. Keep raking it right the fuck in. Ernie Chrysler, keep raking it the fuck in.
Shout out.
When emo can't even afford to eat month to month, and I'm losing weight, and my doctor said to me, so I go to my fucking cancer doctor, and I go and have my monthly injection for July. And I lost I lost some weight. And then I went in there in August. And I lost some weight. And then I went in September. And they're seeing that I'm losing weight. Then I went in there in October to have October's shot. And they said, well, since June, you lost 29 pounds, emo. Now they want to do all kinds of tests because they want to know what's wrong with emo. Why is emo dropping the weight? I'll tell you why emo's dropping the weight. Because a year ago, because for a good year, Mike had a local job, and we were he was raking it in, and we were eating pretty good. And then last November, he wound up in the hospital, and he took a leave of absence from his job, and they said, well, until you get all your cancer shit straightened up, we'll leave you as medical leave. They didn't fire him. They didn't dismiss him. He's still on. He's not getting paid, but he's still listed as a employee out on sick leave. So for the last year, with Mike not being able to work, there's been less and less food for Emo to eat. And that's the real reason why Emo's losing weight. And nobody gives a fuck. And now the doctors are scared. Oh, we gotta do tests. Is your cancer getting worse and all that shit? And I'm too fucking embarrassed to tell the doctors, hey, look, I ain't got enough food. That's the truth of it. But I don't come on here and say that shit because nobody gives a fuck. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to have to, One day I went to fucking walk out. One time, I gave the neighbors a good show about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Everybody's going to see him. What are you talking about? You gave the neighbors a good show. The neighbor, that's right on this side of the house. Right on that side of the house. That side of the house. Right? He's out in this fucking driveway. He's working on his pickup truck. Right? Because I'm losing weight because I can't afford to buy food and all this shit. Right? Because nobody gives a fuck that Nemo's demonetized. But wow, all these trolls are still making it in.
Yeah, it's really hard to watch like guys like Emo and Vaughn and Shanny all just like wasting away because of YouTube trolls not being able to eat. Just look at him. He's just wasting away in that chair.
So I go out the front door, and from the front door to where the mailbox is, it's about 60 feet. I get halfway across the driveway, and I lose my fucking pair of shorts. There's a neighbor and his wife sitting in their driveway. Here I am with my shorts on the ground, and my full diaper ass is now facing the neighbors. Because I'm losing weight, and nobody gives a fuck. And can I afford to buy clothes that fit? No, I ain't got $30, $40, $50 to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe and buy fucking clothes that fit, and nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. So, it is what it is. I use YouTube as a diary now. I come and speak my mind, and I don't give a fuck what the consequences are.
So he couldn't afford paper plates to eat on, but he can afford a constant supply of fucking cigarellos. Okay.
They take the video down, it just goes right back up on BitChute, Rumble, everywhere else. So, flag away. It would just go up on another platform. And I don't know if anybody saw it, but Emo 2 nights ago did his first live stream on BitChute. Yeah, BitChute has live streaming now. In case you didn't know, it wasn't much of a live stream. It was just me booting this same image you see now and coming on the microphone and go testing 1, 2, 3, 4, testing out BitChute's platform, seeing how BitChute works. Is this thing working? And it was a 6-minute live stream on my BitChute. So yes, you can now live stream on BitChute, people. Finally. So if YouTube takes the ability away, I just go to BitChute, Rumble, Kick, Twitch. Well, Twitch, you're going to watch yourself. We all know how lame Twitch is, and everybody watches the video in Discord. They consider that an embedded video. But the plus side of it is, I don't have to coattail to YouTube's TOS. I don't have to worry about what the fuck I say, taking off the side of the fucking handle of the fucking gun. 2 belts about this round on either side of the gun. And he says, that's why I don't worry about the trolls. So the motherfucker still has a machine gun. Is an ex-motherfucking drug dealer. But take a piece of parchment paper while I'm going to it a little bit, and I'm going to have to resurface the plate and reuse the plate because I don't have the money to go out and buy fucking plates. Now I don't have to censor myself because I don't have to worry about if some ad's going to be bitching that I have too much foul language on my video. I don't have to worry about it. Association of Goon Gang Trolls. You can't change that and change their fucking ways. They're setting them in. So, I'm sure my roommates are going to continue to let the dogs eat off the plates. They're going to continue to use sponges and all that shit. It ain't going to change. But when you're a roommate in somebody else's house, what can you do? It's their house, their rules. You live with it. You live with it, bitch, and you just got to deal with it. So...
He's a man of pride and dignity and integrity, folks. He's...
Oh, come on. Why did they go off?
Oh, I think we get the gist of this, folks.
I'm going to wait all day for this hearing now.
This is, so this is how he... Again, he got the plates, folks. All right, let's move along here, folks.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Are there any grasshoppers left, or are they gone? They're gone, right? Yeah.
You've ate most of them.
I did not. I had 5. Yeah, okay. Well, then there should be tons left.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I know they're gone.
More than 5. You had 5 yesterday.
You gave me a stack of them. That's like, other than that, I had like 2, so I had like total of 7.
No, I saw you sneaking a bunch.
I have, Shanny, I only eat 1 or 2 at a time. I don't take an entire roll.
I eat 1.
I have like...
You see how we're bickering over food?
Yeah, it's because it's... There's not much in the house.
I don't starve you.
No, you don't.
I just want to have something to myself for once.
Something to yourself for once?
Yes! You got your peanut butter all to yourself. You have your granola bars all to yourself.
Oh my god, all of this peanut butter and granola bars.
I don't even ask for any of that, but you eat the list of mine, and I have to be okay with it.
Are you... Is this real?
I don't even ask for that stuff.
You can't chew this, and you don't like peanut butter much. You said yourself.
I know, but you can't let me have anything to myself. You have to eat everything. Everything. I can't have anything to myself.
This is insane.
Well, you can have your granola bars and your Jif. Why can't I have something to myself?
This is absolutely insane.
All right, folks. We're going to change gears a little bit. We're going to jump over actually to Fat Photog's channel because he put up some videos concerning. He's been tracking the Shanny situation. So we're going to go over to Fat Photog. He's got a couple good ones. So we'll watch this. Maybe we'll backtrack to the Von Helton one, but he put out that 5 days ago. But this is from a few days ago too, getting caught up on the whole Shanny thing and what's going on in the Lulzverse, folks. Make sure you give him a thumbs
Well,
up.
Shani has a boyfriend, right?
Apparently they're broke up. I don't know. I don't give a shit about them.
So how she has a crush on me? Like,
She's desperate. She's sick.
like he is scheduled or what?
Yeah, he is.
You see how Salah's asking if I'm single? I love that. Hey, Salah. Salah. I'm on Instagram. Authentically Shani, call me. We'll see what we can do. I can give you an American, a USA visa. I can get you a USA visa. And USA will let Syrians in, unlike Canada. So, call me, baby. Better looking than that thing, and you know it. Anyway, back to the scheduled thing.
And I learned of another internet character by the name of Emo King of Rants. And he's not only gay, nothing wrong with that. He's also a furry. Again, nothing wrong with that. But then he crosses the line. The dude legitimately has a diaper fetish. What?
Alright, so let's get into the video again. You got the 10s in the background. That's one of the brands of diapers that I use. The other brand of diapers that I use are called, damn it.
You cannot make shit like this up. 1 second. Like, legitimately, he'll poop his pants, and he makes his husband change his diaper. That's part of the kink, I guess.
You know what? I'm tired of you fucking trolls going around the internet saying that I don't have, I'm tired of you trolls going around the internet, and I gotta be careful how I word this, saying that, oh, he wears them because he wears them for pleasure. He don't wear them for a medical problem. That's what you guys are going around saying. Well, you know what? I got a whole bunch of diapers being delivered to me this coming week, guys. That's right. This coming week, I have a whole shipment of diapers being delivered.
Who the fuck has a kink for diapers and shit, you sick bastard? The fuck is wrong with people, dude? Nah, like, legitimate, this is some next level shit. And then I'm just like, nope.
I wouldn't have a prescription, you fucking idiots, if it wasn't a medical condition. I wouldn't have the state of Maine paying for my diapers if it's a medical fucking condition. Okay? So all you fucking people out there that are going around, ABDL, 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 it's a fetish, it's a fetish, it's a fetish, it's a fetish. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because I have cancer, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you fucking believe it or not, I have cancer, whether you believe it or not.
That's good, Monster. But nope, I'm just not having it. When you hear this asshole screaming at people, saying, asking them if they want to play with his poopy, and calling him and these other people faggots and shit, I'm just like, bro. On top of that, he's incredibly racist, which I'm like, bruh. Like, how the fuck are you going to be racist and shit when you a grown-ass man fetishizing diaper play, as it's called? That's a thing, and I would encourage you to not look it up. I don't even want to think about it. That's just fucking gross.
Do you want to know why I wear diapers? Because do you see this fucking scar? Do you see it? Do you see this fucking scar, asshole? Do you see this fucking scar? Do you see his fucking scar, asshole? Do you see it? That's why I wear diapers, you fucking asshole!
To quote Bridget West, ew! Hell no! And I'm like, dude, I mean, if that's his kink, it's weird, it's gross, it's creepy, borderline pedophilic, but as long as the person he's doing it with is alive, of age, non-related, and consenting, then I'm not here to judge too much.
Then why the fuck is he right there, faggot? Why is he right there? You fucking faggot! Suck it!
See, like, I can understand having a fetish for boobs or ass or pussy, you know, or even if you're gay and you want to fetishize cock and ass, I get that to a point. But who the fuck has a fetish for diapers? You see these grown-ass adults who pretend to be babies and shit, and it's creepy, dude. And like, I know you're not supposed to kink shame, but god damn, bro. And then he, all puns intended, loses his shit over these trolls on the internet.
Let's rip the diaper off. Does this have shit in this diaper? Is there shit in the fucking diaper, Salty? Is there shit?
I'm like, dude, if you're going out on the internet and sharing your diaper kink with the world, and then losing your shit every time someone makes fun of you, you're gonna get trolled super hard, man. Oh my god, the internet never ceases to entertain me, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, this shit.
So don't dare tell, you can't say that my medical condition is a fucking fetish. Do I dabble in the ABDL stuff? A little bit. I figured if I gotta wear fucking diapers for medical reasons, I might as well dabble a little bit in the ABDL world. But just because I may dabble in that world a little bit does not mean that it's that I do it for fictitious reasons. And, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a paid prescription, a paid doctor's prescription, okay? And I wouldn't have a paid doctor's prescription if I really didn't have a medical problem, now would I? Would I have a prescription if I didn't have a problem? Would the state of Maine pay for these fucking things if I really didn't have a fucking problem? And I know the trolls are going to take this video and chop it up and change the way I just worded everything. Especially if you're urine incontinent or you have a lot of diarrhea like I do.
And for a brief moment, I feel kind of sorry for him because it's like, low-key, I know what it's like to get trolled. It sucks. But you have to learn to just brush that shit off. No puns intended. That time. You know, because by the time, once I was potty trained at the right age, you know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck fetishizes wearing a diaper? That's just weird, gross, ew, dude, sick.
I'm not taking responsibilities for my actions because I have done no actions. I have done nothing wrong on this fucking channel, and I will stand by that until death. Do you understand me? I have done nothing wrong.
You don't like being trolled, yet you're telling the internet what you're into, so of course you're gonna get trolled, dude. Does it make it right? No. But it's like, bro, stop it.
Keep laughing.
Hey guys, hey. And welcome to another video. where I know what you're expecting, and you're right. I'm going to sit here and eat like a fucking pig and slap my lips. I didn't wash my hands. I want you to know that I didn't wash my hands. And, well, I just have a pile of food here that I'm going to eat like a fucking pig. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh, look at this. And they have very cheap halal food, because this is very important to me, that everything that I eat is halal, because I am an extremely religious Muslim woman. Oh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't eaten in so long. I'm so shaky because I haven't eaten in such a long time. And I've been starving. Oh, so let's try the fries. Oh, I just love being a glutton in the name of God. Are you going to be like a pig like me and binge eat in the name of Allah? Beauty bite. Food and fries. Oh. But this is not enough food for me. And by the way, make sure you get a cameo. Well, I think I've done enough on the fries, because everybody knows that I don't really like fries. Okay? And by the way, if you don't like eating noises, why are you even on my page? Why are you a beezer? Get out of my channel. And if I see one person comment on this about my blood sugar, you're banned forever. Oh, again, I want to make sure you guys know that when you drink diet soda, it actually nullifies all the calories you eat. You ready? It's really not going to be enough food for me. I'm going to starve. I'm going to starve. Why? Because this isn't enough food, and I'm drinking a Diet Pepsi that will nullify all the calories. Oh, look at my hand. See? They're so clean, but dirty at the same time. I just don't understand why my hands are always so greasy. Could somebody in the comments help me and tell me why my hands are always greasy when I don't wash them? Oh. I'm not eating fast enough. I'm going to starve. Here we go. Oh. Bismillah. Okay, going out of character for a second, this is really good. Oh my. I actually really don't like falafels. I'm going to have some of Salah's food, because I just know this isn't enough food for me. Especially see, I like to deliberately make disgusting noises and smack my lips. Of course, it's in the name of God. Allah blesses every bite. Might start getting messy, guys.
All right, folks. So let's switch gears again. We'll go back. You know what? I'm actually going to do a little change here. I'm going to do a little change up in the name of the season. So I was tipped off that it was on Vaughn's Odyssey. Mine wasn't refreshed, but it did refresh since I've been streaming. So I got the new Thanksgiving. Let's remove this one. And let's go over here. Since it is the season, 'tis the season, we'll do Von Helton Gets a Plate of Dinner. Folks, thanks for joining. Thumbs it up. Let's get into it.
We'll be right back after these messages.
We got a saying around these parts, your hair will look fabulous. If your sideburns are lopsided as fuck, and that dye job ain't doing your happy ass no good, then you need the expertise of Von Hilton's Beauty Emporium.
Alright. Man, what a crow's nest. Wow, wait. I thought this was gonna be easy, but it ain't.
You are looking good, man.
You noticed how I was struggling to cut it there first. Wow. You better not have grabbed none of my hair, dude. Does it look okay in the back?
You need to do a little bit on the neck part. You got a little extra in the middle there, but yeah, it looks all right.
Von Helton's Beauty Emporium. Beauty must be punished.
Yep. 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 Yep.
I think.
Are you going to give us a piece? Are you going to give us a piece? Yeah, I am sitting here eating turkey and ham. Well, it's easier to show you, I guess. I just show you. I've already whipped out the stuff. I took out the stuffing. It's already gone. I already ate the stuffing. But I am having a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. And I know this is gonna upset my haters. Well, too fucking bad. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. And I am indeed having a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. The gods of freedom and legend are not a figment of my imagination. They are real. And they care. And they proved it over and over and over again. Sometimes personally. Like with the heart in the bathroom. We love you. Go to the bathroom and see. And I go in there and see, and there's a heart shape in the dirt. Well, heart shapes appear all the time in nature, right? No, they do not. No, I think if you got any archaeologist, they would say no. Those don't appear naturally. So a very heartfelt thing from the gods and goddesses themselves. Goddesses primarily, I suspect. us guys, we tend to not be as emotional as the women are, and women tend to be a little more emotional. Men tend to be a little more logical. That's that's just the way of things, and it's always been the way of things. And like I said, I already wiped out the stuffing. And the mashed potatoes and gravy is excellent. So yeah, and cornbread, homemade cornbread. And so it truly is. And so it truly is Thanksgiving, isn't it? Yeah. Without the gods of creation, the gods of freedom religion now, because we got a name now, freedom religion. Without the gods of freedom religion, would I be eating a traditional Thanksgiving dinner tonight? No. No, I would not. And the trolls have to admit that, because they're the ones that put me in this situation. Aren't you, YouTube trolls? Yeah. You got the frost to come down here from Ohio and totally wreck my entire fucking life. And that's pretty sick. And there's no sense in that shit. I was talking to one of my renters today, and he said that karma has a way of coming back and biting you in the ass. And he says he can personally testify to that. I say, well, yeah, it does. I suspect that my gods have already been beating the shit out of a lot of trolls, but they will never admit to it. They'll never get online and admit to it. Sudden loss of a job, or financial loss, or loved ones die, or something like that, but they'll never get online and admit to it. And I can't point to any. I can't point to any particular recent event, but I can say this, that before Google Plus went down, I was reading their comments. Gods of freedom religion were beating the shit out of these trolls. They were getting stranded on the highway with no working automobile. They were, would you get down, Fluffy? Hey, Fluffy, give me a piece, give me a bite, bite. You know, you want a bite, huh? You want a bite? There's your bite, you little brat. Golly. Where you at, Sharpie? I can't give Fluffy a piece without giving you a piece. There you go. All right. But yeah, before Google Plus went down, I saw some of their comments, and they were, every one of them, man, was getting a shit beat out of by the gods. It was great. And you reap what you sow, man. All this free stuff that I've put out there to the universe, all these free computer mods that I've done for free, going all the way back to 1990 when Wolfenstein 3D first came out. You don't think that's all coming back to me? Of course it is. The bad shit is not the only stuff that comes back. Good stuff comes back too. And that's the thing you trolls don't understand, but I do. Now, obviously, the previous religion that I was in, I have every reason to believe was hindering me. It was actually hindering me from getting a blessing. Well, Vaughn, that's ridiculous. Why would it do that? Well, I'm just sorry. I gotta speak the truth, right? I believe the religion that I was a part of since I was a boy was literally hindering me. Believe what you want. One thing is clear. One thing is abundantly clear. After becoming a member of Freedom Religion, everything in my life has literally turned around. How do you explain that, trolls? You trolls know exactly what you've done to my family and my finances. And now everything's turning around. How do you explain that? There's only one explanation that correlates with the timing, and that is Freedom Religion. They told me that the previous religion what the previous religion destroyed, they will fix. And so they are actively in the process of doing exactly that. Now, I know the trolls are going to say, well, Vaughn, wasn't your previous religion Buddhism? Well, yeah, it was, but I ain't talking about Buddhism now, am I? My stand in Buddhism was to learn shit.
The great Gertrude Perkins donated £5 through Super Chat. The gods of creation are a symptom of indigestion and schizophrenia, but not necessarily in that order.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much for pointing that out. That is an interesting discernment, and I think an important one. And thank you for the super chat. And folks, if you don't mind giving me a thumbs up, I would appreciate that as well. Let's keep moving forward.
Not necessarily to be an actual practitioner. It was to learn shit. And learn I did. I learned a great many things. And I grew as a person because of it, actually. But it was my purpose there was not to be a permanent Buddhist, no. My purpose there was to learn, and I did. And so Floppy, I tell you what, man. You're just never ending, man. You're never ending, you know. Don't ever change, Floppy. Lord have mercy, never change. My goodness. They gave me a huge thing. And I don't know if it was pudding or pie. In fact, let me go get it. Would you all calm down? You guys are more excited about this than I am. Lord have mercy, guys. Let me see here. See if I can get it without spilling it or making a mess or whatever. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge bowl of banana pudding. And it smells delicious. And I can't wait to eat it. And eat it I shall. But not right now. Would you two go lay down? You two go lay down, please. Go lay down. Come on, go lay down. Lord have mercy. You guys are a sight. So anyway, on this Thanksgiving, that's what we're to do. Give thanks. So, of course, the very first thing I do is give thanks to the gods of Freedom Religion for literally turning me around. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I was up against the ropes, man. They're getting ready to throw me out on the street and steal my property. They'd already stolen my kids, already stolen all my stimulus checks, already stolen my inheritance, blocked me from getting any disability, SSI, and VA, blocked me from getting any other financial assistance. got my kids taken away, got my wife put in an insane asylum, got my parents killed. And so, yeah, man, I was up against the ropes. But then something happened, didn't it? Yeah. Freedom religion happened. The gods intervened in a big way. It's like you go into the courtroom and you tell them you want to see all of the wills, all of the copies of the wills, some to that effect. I forget the exact wording now because it doesn't matter. What matters is the result. But said you go in there, ask to see all the copies of the wills. And I did what they said to do. And then in an Augenblick, everything just turned around, didn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it did. And so now the pendulum is swinging my way, isn't it? Yes, it is. The trolls and the haters, they had their way. Now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. And from here, everything changes dramatically. It changes dramatically. Now you say, well, Vaughn, you went dark. Are you saying you're coming back out? Yeah, I'm getting ready to come back out. Not fully out yet, but I'm getting ready to come back out. And when I do, you will know. And
I'm wondering, is this Return of the Punisher, folks? This could be groundbreaking.
You know, now we have a problem because turns out that the Trump administration is not what everybody thought it was. All of Trump's appointments. Where you at? There you are. All of Trump's appointments have ended up either being. Would you two quit arguing? You two quit arguing. Get down. Get down. Get down, Floppy. Get down, Floppy. Get down here. Down here. Oh, God. He's sitting there thinking, get right here. Get down. There you go. Lord have mercy. I got to keep these two people and their sibling rivalry under control. Oh, Sharpie dog. Sharpie's actually the good one in this case because he doesn't try to bite my fingers off like Floppy does. Floppy would bite your finger right off if he ain't careful. He don't mean to, obviously, but he's kind of rough. Now, Sharpie, he's careful with my fingers.
Floppy has already established himself as the dominant alpha in the house. Sees Vaughn as its underling.
So there's kind of a role reverse now, but by the same token, I can't pick Sharpie up and hold on him and love on him like I can Floppy. So I mean, there's balance there, I guess. But so obviously, yeah, major turnaround after hooking up with Freedom Religion, huh? Yeah. And I do what they say, and as soon as I do what they say, things happen. Everything changes. And my whole life changed at that point. And now, obviously the big argument was why did the gods let James walk in there with that fake will in the first damn place? Well, I don't know. And it could be that I'm trying to think if I had hooked up with them before that. Well, I've always been with them. They said they've always been watching, but they couldn't intervene because I didn't reach out to ask, see? And they won't go against my free will. So I had to literally invoke them and talk to them and be with them in order for them to help me. And then, like I said, that big turnaround in district court. And so now everything is turning around, and every plan that they have laid is going to be laid waste. It's going to be put to naught, and that's a good thing. And so everything is going to be just ducky. Whoops, it broke. Everything's going to be just ducky. Yes, it is. Everything is going to change from this point on. So I'm not quite coming out of dark mode yet, but I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. By the way, never call me Shirley. Airplane. Anybody see the movie Airplane? Yeah. Never call me Shirley. But that's where we're at, boys and girls. So my message to the trolls is you will not be having a happy Thanksgiving very, very soon. Because what goes around comes around. Even atheists believe in karma because it's something that you can actually witness in the real world, in real time. So they have no choice but to believe in it because it's real. So karma can be a real bitch. And, well, why did it take so long? I don't know. I don't know why things take as long as they do. It could partially be my fault for, just now really hooking up with the freedom religion and hooking up with the real true gods of creation. And that could be the whole point of it right there. I just, never really hooked up with the real deal until just recently. And, like I said, I'm kind of sketchy on the dates because I'm not good with dates or names. But, it's close. It's close enough for government work, as the saying goes. And so, yeah, everything's coming up just fine. And they're going to get a lot better for me. Now, as far as Trump and the United States, well, like I said, his cabinet picks have all been either globalists or Jews. So I got a funny feeling that the Trump administration is going to be that rough patch that the gods of freedom, the gods of freedom religion were referring to, because everybody's either a Jew or a globalist. It's like, holy shit. So that doesn't bode well for us now, does it? So everybody that voted for Trump got played, didn't you? Yeah. I mean, I hate to say that. I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying it because it's true. Like the song says, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. But don't you believe it? So that's where we're at. What do you want, Fluffy Dog? They want another piece of meat. Not another piece of meat. Anybody know the Scorpions? Yeah. Pretty good group. If you're in the middle, that is. I am thankful that the gods have protected my children, because the trolls wanted my children to catch COVID and die, and they didn't do it, even when put into a county, right? Now, what they said? Yeah. All right, so let me put my calculator over here since I've got my screen there. Put the calculator over here. All right, so 12 times 8. So this little stint that the trolls did with CPS cost 96 children their lives here in the great state of Kentucky. 98 children are dead because of you trolls. Now, what do you think the gods of creation are going to do to you trolls to recompense for that? Huh? What do you reckon? Do you want to know what I would do if I was a god? I don't think you even have to ask me, do you? It wouldn't pay you to have me as a deity, because my response would be swift and immediate and permanent. And if there's a way to make sure your happy ass isn't recycled and brought back to this plane of existence again, I'd do that too. I'd block that shit. Kind of like how Stivers blocked me from getting disability SSI and BA, and how he blocked my food stamps so that I couldn't get food stamps and was sitting over there starving to death, literally starving to death. Kind of like that. So yeah, it's going to be real interesting, isn't it? It's going to be real interesting. So I can truly give thanks to the gods of freedom religion for literally turning my situation around. Because I ain't going to lie. I mean, I was up against the wall, man. I was ready, I was pretty much ready to pack it in. And just like that, God's of Freedom Religion turned shit around. And if they'll do it for me, they should do it for anybody, as long as you're fiercely loyal to them. That's the key. You got to be fiercely loyal to the Gods of Freedom Religion, no matter what. And if you're that way, if you have that mentality that you're fiercely loyal to the Gods of Freedom Religion, they will bend over backwards to help you. I'm living proof of that. And Floppy still wants a piece of meat.
Folks, I don't want to. I'm forced to stop this for a second to inform you. I just looked at the clock, and it is now officially 12:12 a.m. And those of you, it's obviously a sign that God's favor me over Von Helton. I just want to take a moment and talk about this little Thanksgiving thing that he's put together here. Obviously, it's like some kind of animated wallpaper of an autumn scene where he is superimposed on top. I'm guessing this is like from Fallout or something. It's the only thing you get that rotates, and then he put duplicates of I guess it's like a big turkey just rotating around. The red and the blue is a nice touch, Vaughn.
I need G-Man. Someone get a hold of G-Man now.
J Skull donated $5 through Super Chat. For MFKR that rails against the government, he sure is okay with taking those handouts.
Well, he's entitled. He's entitled to those. It's your tax dollars. Where do you think it's supposed to go other than his pocket? Hater. Thank you very much, though. I do appreciate it. Folks, on with the show.
Floppy, I don't know what I'm going to do with you, man. What am I going to do with you, Floppy? What am I going to do with you? Huh? I got to give Sharpie a piece, or I'll have war in my house. No war in the house here. These guys argued and fussed like you wouldn't believe. They're a sight. I looked on the cameras one day, and I thought I saw one of them coming up the ramp to get on the porch. So I go in the living room, right? Both pups was there. It was midnight, I saw on the camera. And I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It was midnight on the camera. She'd come up on the porch. Tell you, trolls. Just for that dog, just for midnight alone is reason enough for me to just terminate your fucking ass. She waited and waited and waited for them kids to come home.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the neglect. Anyways, I think, did I ask this earlier? Do we have an official head count of how many dogs are on the property left? Because I know it's always around these types of weekends that one tends to go missing from maybe a random litter outside under the trailer. Do we have a confirmation of how many outside dogs we actually have left?
And it never happened because of you fucking trolls on YouTube.
Though keep in mind that the disappearance of certain dogs seems to have slowed down. It coincided when the children would be home for a holiday, and there maybe needed to be a roast beast presented. But I have noticed that since the children haven't been in his custody during any major holidays, the frequency of a missing dog or two seems to have subsided significantly. And we don't believe in coincidences around here, folks.
Well, Vaughn, where the fuck is YouTube and all this shit? Hiding under their fucking desk. I sent YouTube's legal team a nice little email outlining the situation. Then I hear in the news where Google had another massive layoff, and there's a bunch of other shit going on, and now we've got now supposedly we have somebody in charge of the government that is going to start cracking down on Google and possibly even breaking it up like they did Ma Bell back in the 70s, which that's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing, man. We'll see. We'll see how things go.
So I always draw the comparison to the dogs would be I think they're a good insight, a window into what it would have been like if had Vaughn kept the children, right? Because surely if this man is claiming that he can raise 3 children, one with special needs, well, one you'd think he'd actually clean the bathtub.
I need G-Man! Someone get a hold of G-Man now!
Buddy from the outside chat donated $5 through Super Chat. Another year and another Thanksgiving where I didn't resort to eating my dog. The gods are good.
Well, you are, the life of a prophet. He's like Job, right? He's suffering now, but it's all going to pay out in the end. But the whole thing about the kids and the dogs, right? Now you think about how many dogs that he's went through, right? Just that we know about. And we heard later about the marauders of litters. And so these things actually were breeding. And the number of dogs known on the property, Todd was saying there's one Bubba outside. So what, he's down to 3 dogs now? Remember, there were litters of dogs at different times under the trailer. So he is lost. You could imagine if those were like incidences with the kids, how many times over those kids could have possibly died. Right? I'm just saying, take the number of dogs he's went through, divide by 3. Pretty scary numbers when you start looking at it, folks.
Ain't that right, Floppy? You got them ears up, buddy. See, I'm ready. I'm ready, pretty. Golly. You guys crack me up, man. And there's Death Warrant. Wonder if he wants to play some Left 4 Dead. Let me see if he wants to play some Left 4 Dead. Happy Thanksgiving. But it is truly a day to be thankful. Well, it is for me. Not so much for trolls, haters, people who do evil in the earth. And don't forget, the destroyer's coming. So if you're doing evil in the earth, the destroyer's coming. And that don't bode well for y'all. I'm going to be just fine. But because I ain't out here doing evil. I ain't out here destroying people's lives and shit. I don't believe in it. I just don't believe in that shit. Let's see what we got. Well, we got 1 people viewer. That's good. It's all good, man. Things are going to change, though. I messaged Elon Musk because I'm very concerned about X. When I go to somebody's thread and I post something directly to them, no reply. It just sits there. Nobody answers. And so I asked Yeah, I sent a direct message to Elon Musk asking if he, linking him to it, asking him if he could check into my situation and see why. Because I mean, I got 800 fucking followers on X, and nobody's liking my videos, nobody's commenting, nobody's rebroadcasting or whatever they call it over there. Nobody's doing that shit. Video after video. I put out a video just recently. The Mana Does Not Exist, version 4, part 4. You go to Getter, and there's nobody commenting, liking, reposting my videos on Getter. It's like a damn ghost town. Even though I had, what was it, 1,800 fucking followers or some shit like that, huge amount of followers, but nobody's fucking doing anything. My page is literal ghost town, and it's the same way on X. In fact, it's the same way in most places, except for Gab. And, now I have somebody on True Social that rebroadcasts my shit. When I explained to them that Google algorithms literally block my shit, they said, well, hey, we'll repost your shit for you. And so they started reposting my shit. So now I'm starting to get some kind of acknowledgement on True Social. But I mean, there for a while, nobody saw me on True Social either, because those damn Google algorithms, I guess, are blocking my shit, keeping people from seeing me. So it's pretty messed up, but Yep, we're getting a response. Let us see. Going to pass. Going to play some Duke Nukem. Oh, okay. Duke Nukem 3D, hopefully. All right, very good. Alrighty, enjoy, buddy. Okay, well, so much for that. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good, people. I shall mosey on. I am working on some things for Fallout 4, some of the DLC stuff now. I've got Sanctuary knocked out. I was thinking about redoing some of the cities in Fallout 4 with up-to-date buildings and whatnot. Maybe even some Jefferson. Listen to me. The Jetsons type stuff. What are you doing, puppy? Doing some Jetsons type stuff and getting that done. What do you want, puppy? No. I think you guys have had enough food. Lord have mercy. You've been nibbling off of my stuff all day. But that's good. It's all good. I think you've had enough, you little brat. You think that, huh? I think so. I think you've had enough. Lord have mercy, dogs. What am I going to do with you? You guys are a sight. Where'd you go? There you go. All right. Groovy. All right, now go lay down now. You guys have had enough, I think. I'd say. That'd be my guess. Mashed taters and gravy, folks. Nothing like it in the world. But yeah, anyway, back to what I was saying before. Thought I forgot my comment, huh? No, Buddhism was not it. Buddhism is not what I'm referring to. And besides, Buddhism wasn't actively trying to kill me anyway. Yeah. No, Buddhism was not the one. Not the one. But yeah, it's a wonderful day. And it's going to get even better. And things are going to turn around. And it may very well be that as America becomes darker and darker, my situation becomes brighter and brighter. I mean, the good has to go somewhere and the bad has to go somewhere. So, we'll just rearrange the deck chairs on the Titanic, and the bad that I was experiencing before and everybody was experiencing good, now I'm going to experience the good and everybody else is going to experience the bad. Well, hey, que sera, sera. Like I said, the pendulum is swinging my way now. And that's a good thing. And that's a good thing. That's not only a good thing for me, that's actually going to be beneficial for everyone. Because as goes the pendulum in my direction, it's also going to turn around for other patriots and other people that are loyal to the Constitution of the United States. I absolutely believe that. And so we'll see it. We'll see it happen. The beautiful thing about it is we get to see it happen in real time. It ain't something that we crack open a history book and read about. We actually will get to see this shit happen in real time. And then, of course, culminating into the magnum opus of looking out our window and seeing hundreds, if not thousands, of butterflies of all different shapes, types, colors, etc. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be an amazing time. Yes, Floppy, I know you're down there, and I know you still want to eat something. Lord have mercy, what am I going to do with these dogs? Anyways, I saw this background. And I said, this is the perfect fucking background. Can you all figure out why this is a perfect background? Can you all have you all figured it out? This is the perfect background. You know why? Okay, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom of the rotisserie. The rotisserie on the left, the bottom is red stars, and the rotisserie on the right is blue stars. The one on the left is for the Republicans, and the one on the right is for the Democrats. And they all turkeys. Every damn one of them is turkeys. And that couldn't be a more perfect epitaph to the political environment we have here in the United States. Because it doesn't matter whether you vote right or left, Republican, Democrat, you're going to get a turkey. No matter how you vote, you're going to get. David Knight, I hope you're watching, because I know you'll get a chuckle out of this, seeing this background like this. Because no matter who you vote, and David Knight agrees with me, no matter who you get, you're going to get a turkey. Okay, you just are. You're going to get a turkey. So I mean, this is the ultimate background for anybody that is aware and that is, has awakened to the truth. I don't want to say the word woke because that's a negative connotation. They have awakened, whatever. They're wise to what's going on in politics today, because it is a uniparty. It is indeed a uniparty, and and we can sit there and argue as to whether Trump was involved and how far Trump was involved. I believe he was all in from day fucking one. You're free to, haggle with that a little bit if you want, but I don't think there's any question that he was in it from day one, because he's been friends with the Clintons for over 25 years. So, I mean, it kind of makes sense that he's been in it from the beginning.
Wilson has just donated $2. The pendulum is finally swinging back in Vaughn's favor, and all it took was leaving his mother on the floor to die.
It's a small price to pay for what's his, folks. For finally getting just a little taste of what is his. Millions he's been screwed out of, folks. You gotta understand. You gotta put it in context.
But in any event, this background was just, I couldn't resist, because it's the absolute perfect background. Because no matter whether you pick Republicans on the left or the Democrats on the right, and as I'm looking at it, and now if you're looking at it, it might be reversed. But it's the ones with red stars is on the left and the ones with blue stars is on the right. It actually should be reversed, but whatever. Anyway, so no matter which party you pick, though, you're going to get a turkey. So I mean, it's yes, Floppy. I see you, bro. Calm down. Floppy's like, give me another piece. Give me another piece. Give me another piece. No, I'm not giving you no more, you little brat. You've had enough. You're going to be a little piglet here in a minute. As much ham as you had, you might turn into a little piglet. You don't want that, do you? But yeah, this background is just awesome, and so apropos, because I tried to warn everybody that that the Republicans and Democrats are a bird needs two wings to fly, right? Common sense here. A bird needs two wings to fly. It can't fly with one wing. So, but anyway, I am going to get off because the dogs are aggravating me, and I want to dive into that banana pudding. and dive into it I shall. Not literally, of course, but almost. Definitely going to get into it hot and heavy because I love banana pudding. Oh my God, I love it. I absolutely love it. And of course, I'm full of turkey now, so I think I'll probably have to put the banana pudding in the fridge, let it sit in the fridge for a while. But in any event, I think I'm going to ring it off at this point. We're at 45 minutes? Yeah, 45 minutes. We're at 45 minutes, and Floppy will not leave me alone. So I'm going to have to take my plate and put it in the kitchen so he'll leave me alone. But plus, I'm trying to get something that's not working. One of my mods is not working properly, so I gotta fix that. And so I got a full plate today, but I've had a.
We can only imagine what mod isn't working correctly. What is it? Your dog gangbang one? Is it your I can't even say what I would imagine these mods are.
Good Thanksgiving today. Things have turned around dramatically, and they're going to continue to get better at this point. I absolutely believe that. There is no way to change my mind. And no amount of trickery or anything that you would do is going to alter that fact. And, hopefully it will sink in eventually to the people that want to keep causing me trouble. If not, then the gods are going to remove them. And this time, it ain't going to be no joke. They're going to remove them permanently. Because I think the gods have about had the lick with some of these people. Anyway, but that's on them. That's not on me. I'm not doing, like I said, they got me doing earthquakes, floods, mudslides, rock slides, typhoons, hurricanes, tornadoes, shit like that. They got me busy doing other things. So if something tragic happens, let me make it abundantly clear, okay? Let me make this abundantly clear. If something tragic happens to a troll or a frost or anybody that is trying to undermine, the will of the gods, that's on you, baby. It's not on me because I ain't doing jack shit. Hell, I'm not even allowed to do a damn spell. I'm prohibited. They literally got me chained up, won't let me do shit. Now, when it comes to natural disasters and shit like that, man, I've got free reign to do as I wish. But when it comes to my personal shit, I can't do a damn thing. So if something happens, don't sit there and come blaming me and saying, oh, well, this person died or this person got sick or this happened or that happened. Sorry about your luck. Shouldn't fuck with the gods of creation. You fuck around and find out. That's a thing, And who in their right fucking mind would dare to take on the gods of creation to begin with? You're an idiot if you think you can win. Only an idiot would think they can win against a god. But, it takes all kinds to run this earth, I guess. That's the way you got to look at it, I reckon. But, as for me, I choose to follow the light. I choose to follow the gods of freedom religion. And they have made promises to me and promises to America. We will restore the great republic, they said. That's a good thing. That's a real good thing. But it ain't going to be Trump. It ain't going to be the military. It ain't going to be none of these clowns. They ain't got the ability to do it. And they wouldn't do it anyway. Trump is not going to repeal the Act of 1871 and the Act of 1913. No, he is not. No, he fucking is not. Neither is Congress. Neither is the Supreme Court. Now you say, well, Vaughn, why can you say that so assuredly? I can say that so assuredly because it's been out there for years. Unconstitutional. Yet the Supreme Court didn't get rid of it or Congress didn't get rid of it. Why? Because they love the power. They love the control. And so they're not going to get rid of it. It's going to take a sovereign move of the gods to get it. Gods and goddesses. I have to correct myself. Because somebody kept, harping on me about that. A lot of times the goddesses are assumed, but okay, I guess in this case, probably not. So we'll say gods and goddesses because they're out there too. And, just nobody's going to do it except the gods and goddesses of freedom religion. Christianity is not going to do it. Islam is not going to do it. Judaism is not going to do it. A lot of the pagan religions are not going to do it. A lot of these Wiccans out there that are trying to put hexes on Trump. It's like, did you ever think that maybe that might boomerang back on you? Might want to think about that shit. Think about what you're doing. Yeah, okay, Trump has got some problems, major ones. But I don't think putting hexes on people is a good idea. Let's let the idiots do that. All right, we should be a step above. We should be a cut above that. Let the crazies and unfortunately in paganism we have our lefties too, right? And the lefties tend to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and start hanging out with evil spirits and shit like that, and it's like not good. So we have our lefties too. We have our problems too, and but we usually handle it in house as opposed to putting it out there for the world. Yes, Floppy, I see you. Lord have mercy, dogs. You guys are a sight. I'm literally gonna have to put my plate up. They will not leave me alone. Get down, you both of you. All right. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm 51 minutes, close enough for government work. I'm out of here. Y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
All right, folks. I know you're all probably tired yourselves from your gullets full of turkey and cheer. Unlike Vaughn, where it's, ham and failure and loneliness. But anyways, aside from that, let's end on a high note. Let's end happy, folks. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I do hope that you have a good weekend, and I hope Black Friday works out for you, or whatever, Cyber fucking Monday or whatever. I get them all mixed up. I don't even know anymore. But I hope you do have a good one, and we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled and keep you informed and updated with the lulz. Thanks for coming. Thumbs it up if you don't mind on the way out. And, yeah, that's it. Have a good night.